Hello everyone, welcome back to Pilates with Yvonne. I am Yvonne. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. If you are not new to my channel, welcome back. Today we're going to have 15 minutes Pilates together. So it's going to be a short and sweet workout. Hopefully you're going to feel a little bit of a burn and you're going to feel that you're strengthening your muscles, but at the same time, there will be time as well for stretches and to just breathe and to just reconnect with our own bodies. We're going to get started today's class from seated. So whenever you're ready, just come to a comfortable cross legs position. We're going to take an inhale through the nostrils. Start to roll the shoulders up, back and down. Kind of noticing how you're sitting down. How is the posture? If you can just tune into your breath, maybe closing down the eyes. Take an inhale to lift. Exhale back and down through those shoulders. Twice more. Breathe again. Out. One more breath in. One more breath out. We're going to start to reach the arms to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhaling, press the hands up and away from the crown of the head before moving towards the right side of your mat. Exhale, round the spine forward and down and carry on to the left, breath in. Exhale back to center, looking up. And we go again from the left, breathing in, lengthen, side stretch. Exhale, round the spine, C-curve, push the space forward. Inhale to the right. Exhale back to center. We're going to start to move to the right side, placing the hand down, the left hand behind the head. So breathing in, we can open, twist. Exhale, we can close the twist down towards the floor. So think about the left elbow opening, the chest shining, breath in. Elbow tapping the knee and chest closing, exhaling. 5 more, inhale. Mobilizing gently through the side of your body. Thinking about keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And thinking about relaxing the head as well. So always make sure the neck is free and you just follow naturally the movement that is happening into your upper body right now. Give me last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Yes, beautiful. Let's lengthen this right arm to a side stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. Just rock the weight onto the other side, placing the right hand at the back of the head. So we can again find that twist. Inhale, exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. And I personally like to gradually make the movement each time a bit bigger. So think about kind of the expansion into the chest and into the rib cage. Thinking about the movement that is happening to the neck, into the chin bone here, to release any pressure off the upper body. We just take last 3. And again, it's a great way to just feel the movement. If you want to close down the eyes and just again paying attention to how the body feels right now for this last one. Beautiful. Lengthen this right arm, long breath in. Exhale back to center. We're going to start to bring the feet into parallel and the knees in the same line of the hips. So start to take an inhale here. Look up. Shine the chest, exhale, round the spine, move into a C-curve, starting to move bone by bone into halfway of the back. You can go as low or as high as you like. We're going to return and shine the chest forward, looking up, inhaling, exhale, round, bone by bone, C-curve, scooping the belly to the spine. And again, we go for 4. You can again make it gradual. Or you can make it very small or very big. Listen to what your body needs. Exhale back. Inhale, look up. And maybe those shoulders will relax. Maybe the spine will just articulate. The core will start to warm up a little bit more. The feet are grounding in the same line of those knees and hips. I will just take last one. Inhaling when you look up this time. Exhaling, let's round the spine fully back, bone by bone. Move nice and slowly until the back of the head will find the floor. We're going to start to just bring the feet together and the knees slightly apart. I'm going to take an inhale here, and we're going to start to find that exhalation starting from the core. So exhaling, can you pull the belly button into the spine while your knees start to squeeze together, and we tighten through the thighs. And inhaling, we release the knees, and we just breathe into the lower belly. Exhale. Belly button in, squeeze the knees. Inhale, knees opening, lower belly expanding. Exhaling from the core. Inhaling, release through the hips. Excellent. Breathing out and in. 2 more. Exhale, squeeze those knees, paying attention to how tight those knees can be, so you can really feel the connection when the thighs are pressing in, the knees are pressing in as well. We're going to take last one, but we're going to start to add the hips. So exhaling, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes, tuck the tailbone under, and lift your hips up into a shoulder bridge. Inhaling, release the spine and the knees. So exhale, squeeze, starting from the core, tucking the tailbone, pressing the hips up, inhaling, articulating the spine, releasing the hips and the knees. 4 more. Exhale up, inhale down. Breathing out through pursed lips, breathing in through the nostrils. And every time we, again, paying attention to the thighs and the knees that are really blending and squeezing. We're trying to squeeze the glutes so we don't load the lower back. And we try to feel those shoulders, back of the neck relaxing on the floor. Give me last one. Inhale. Exhale, we start to lift the hips, and we're going to stay at the top. We're going to lift the heels off the floor, and we're going to open the knees, keeping the hips at the same level. Exhale, squeeze the thighs and the knees together. Breath in, only the knees opening. Breath out, squeeze and activate the thighs. In, breath, out, breath. 4, exhale, inhale, 3. Keep the heels together. Give me 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Remember, those knees are always together. You can squeeze a bit more. There is always that extra inch. You can squeeze and find to really power up through the legs. On the next one, we stay with the knees together. And we're going to pulse. Up and down. Up and down. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Release the hips down. And let's just drop the knees to the right side, to the left side. Letting the arms come to a T shape. Let those legs have a little release here. Let's just take the right leg towards the chest. So I'm going to ask you to squeeze the right knee towards your chest, interlacing the hands around the right shin. We're going to exhale to curl the torso up here. We're going to lengthen the left leg out. And from here, we just start to double pulse and swap. Exhale, swap. Exhale, swap. Exhale, 8, and pulse in, swap. 7, pulse in, swap. 6. Try to curl a little higher each time. Try to not pull too much from the arms, but think about starting the movement from your center, from your core for these last 4, and 3, and 2. On the next one, if you want to add on, you're going to extend the legs into scissors, and you're going to double pulse from there. Your hands can come at the back of the head, everyone. So we support the back of the neck, and we go for 8, exhale, 7, exhale, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3. Give me last 2. Try to curl a little higher. Last one. Beautiful. Knees to tabletop. Exhaling, release the head back. Now take an inhale from here. Exhale, curl your torso up and turn those knees out a little bit as we just did into our shoulder bridges. Inhale, knees connecting, head back. So exhale, curl up, pivot the knees to a diamond shape, and inhale, close the knees, release the head. 6 more. Exhale, press. Try to feel that those heels and toes are kind of connecting and the lower back is not over compressing on the floor. Yeah, so think about more the movement happening to the top of the spine, into your sternum, bone, and chest. So it lifts here and lowers into a diagonal rather than tucking the tailbone under and putting a lot of pressure into your lower back. If you feel that your lower back starts to activate or your hips are not happy in this tabletop position, bring your feet on the floor and just do what we did before. So feet on the floor, we're going to open the knees and curl up and then knees pressing, head down. Yeah, that would be your variation to decrease the intensity. Give me last one, either with the feet down or with the feet up. Beautiful. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, curl your torso up from here, knees apart. And we're going to just take little pulses up and down through the chest. For 7, exhale. 6, exhale. 5, think about not pulling from the neck. Give me 4 and 3 and 2. Well done. Last one. Return the knees in and the feet down. And drop the knees to the right and to the left. Great job, everyone. Let's take those knees to the side and let's start to set up on our side lying position. So start to just come to lie down on the left side of your body. Your elbow will just be on the floor, so you can simply supporting your head with your left hand. Options, if this doesn't feel right, you're going to rest your head on top of your arm, or you're just going to maybe bend the elbow and just use the forearm as a support, or maybe a pillow, or even better if you have a block. You're going to just bring your knees here into 90 degrees angle, and you're going to try to think about the right hip being stuck on top of the left hip. We're going to take an inhale to prep. Exhale, we lift the right leg in parallel, and we're going to extend that right leg long and away from the right hip. Now, let's pay attention that this hip doesn't move forward or it doesn't move back. You want to stay strong to your core, yes, and you want to keep the right foot always in parallel, so don't give me those toes too much turned out. We're going to swing that right leg forward, exhaling to the front of the mat, inhaling. Exhale forward, inhale back. Exhale kick, inhale lengthen. Breath out, breath in. Excellent. Give me last 2 kicks, last 2 swings, last one. We're going to add 3 pulses in each position. So kick forward and give me 3 pulses, up and down for 2, up and down for 3. Lengthen the leg, 3 pulses, up for 3, up for 2, up for 1. Kick forward, 3, 2, 1, to a long leg, 3, 2, 1. Exhale while you kick forward. And inhale to move to the edge of the mat. Beautiful. Twice more. Up, up, up. Brace your core. Don't let those hips move. Let's add on. You're going to kick the leg towards the front and you're going to take 3 pulses. 2, 1. Now, right arm is going to lengthen by the ear while the leg takes 3 pulses to the front edge of the mat. Right hand goes up and the leg goes forward while you take 3 pulses in 90 degrees angle. So long arm, long leg, 3 pulses, 2, 1. Arm lift, foot kicks forward, 3 pulses. Yeah? Every time you pulse, you breathe out. Shh, shh, shh. Kick, shh, shh, shh. Lengthen. Shh, shh, shh. Kick. Lengthen, twice more. Kick. Don't rock the hips. 1 more. Kick. 3 more. Ready? Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Arm reaching. 3, 2, and release for 1. Very well done, everyone. Let's prop ourselves up to seated. Walk the hands up. Bring your feet together. Take a very quick stretch, rounding the spine and folding the head to the feet for a couple of breaths. Inhaling, relax your head. Rechecking on how you feel. Hands slow down for a second because we're going to move on the second side. So we're going to unroll the spine and we're going to reset on the right side of the body this time. Checking that the legs are in 90 degrees angle and you're preparing yourself with your head on your right hand, on your right arm, on your right forearm, or on a block. Lift your left leg, extend your left leg long, make sure those hips are stuck. Hand can be on the hip. However, if this feels uncomfortable, your hand can come down in front of your chest. We're going to start to swing that left leg forward and we move that left leg to the back edge of the mat. Exhale to kick forwards, inhale to lengthen the foot in the same line of the hip. Something we need to pay attention to is that when we lengthen that left leg towards the edge of the mat, I don't want you to move farther back because can you see my spine start to arch? My lower back starts to take the load of the movement. So it means that we're activating the back rather than the core. So always keep the foot in the same line and in your peripheral view. So you don't want to kick too far behind you. Yeah. Also, thinking about stacking those hips one on top of the other. Remember, we always have this micro gap underneath the side of the waist, especially if your head is resting on your long arm. If you're propped yourself like me, of course, your gap is not going to be there. But I want you to try to think about uplifting through the core rather than just melting on the floor. We start to add 3 pulses on the next one, everyone. So kick forward and give me 3 pulses. Up, up, up. Long leg, 3 pulses to the front edge of the mat. And we go. Breath out, 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 and out, out, out. So we use the inhale to swing the leg and the exhale to pulse. Breathing out, out, out. Breath in, out, out, out. Breath in. Last one for each direction. And we add this left arm, yeah? So let's just kick forward. 3, 2, and 1. Now, lengthen the arm, lengthen the leg away from each other and give me 3 pulses. Lengthen the hand to the sky and the leg towards me for 3 pulses. So long arm, long leg, we pulse. 2, 1. Hand up, foot forward, 3 pulses from there. 2, 1. Inhale to move, exhale to pulse. Inhale to move, 3 pulses. Breath in and out. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Move into a long leg, long arm for 3 pulses. And now kick forward and hold for 5. I can really feel my glute. 3, 2, and release at 1. Very well done, everyone. Repress yourself back up. Very good. Time for a stretch. Stretch your legs forward and let's just start to bring the left foot inside the right thigh. Flex the foot, lengthen the arms forward and release your head down. You can grab the foot. You can stay with the hands on the floor or on the leg. Just doing whatever feels right. Inhale. Exhale and roll the spine. Take that knee to the chest. Opposite arm will hug the knee. And we just use the back hand to just lengthen and help that spine to gain more space. To then twist towards the back. Breathing in to hold. Breathing out to release. Let's swap the legs. Right foot inside the thigh. Move forward. Think about squaring the hips. So make sure you're not moving to a diagonal, but you're moving straight on top of your leg with your toes flexed and with a long neck. Inhale. Exhale, unroll the spine. Use your opposite arm to hug this right knee that comes towards the chest. And we just look towards the back. Inhaling, growing taller, exhaling, fold back. Start to move your feet into either a diamond shape or into a cross-legs position. And start to take an inhale to scoop the left arm up and over to a side stretch. We are already to the end of the class. Exhale forward, release the hands to the floor and relax the head. Inhale, unroll the spine, look to the sky, hands to knees. Second side, right arm scoop, side stretch. Inhale, hold. Exhale, move forward and away from the sitting bones, but keep the sitting bones on the floor. Unroll the spine bone by bone. Hands to knees and lengthen up. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, let the shoulders fall back and release any tension of the neck. And thank you so much, everyone. We are already at the end of this very quick Pilates flow. I hope you found those glutes. We had a bit of core, we had a bit of thighs to get today. So I hope you enjoyed our workout together. And I'm going to see you here in a week's time. So don't forget to subscribe, like, or comment this video. Thank you.